Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. We're back here on Eastern North Carolina. Today we got some soybeans to harvest, a field to decide what to do with. We have a new field to work, and this mess right here. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. There's not a whole lot I can do with that end over there where it's really steep, but we'll work it out. We have a bit of work to do, though. But first, we have some land bids we got to take care of. So, as per usual, I'm going to hop down here and log in, admin, and then we're going to hop over to the bank farm. Yes. So we're going to give ourselves farm manager. There we go. And then we're going to go check out this land here. We got field 4. Be right there. No, what happened there? Why did I click on 23? There we go. Sell 4. Yes. 4 for 25K. It buys for 29K. So I owe Junior 4,000, so let's send Junior some cash here. Junior at Billy's farm. Transfer money. 4,000 biggins. There we go. And then Celtic Moon is getting field 27 for 380. And that's this one right here, if I'm not mistaken. 380, it's 440, so I owe you 60,000. That'd be right, wouldn't it? 20, 40, yeah, 60,000. 60,700. So let's go get you taken care of there. Celtic Moon's farm. Transfer money. 660, 60,700. Transfer. There we go. We'll go ahead and sell that property as well. Sell that one off. And then I've got a bid in on 123, which is up here. And area 113, which is down here. This is the one I really wanted because this connects all of this right here. This is going to be a really nice big area down the side here. And I'm not sticking to just the tree area. I'm just waiting on some of these to come up for auction. So, but yeah, 123 is 123,000, and I've got 100, so that's 23,000. And then 72 on this one, 65. So 30,000 is what I owe myself. So let's go send my farm 30,000. Wrong one. I got it. I know what I'm doing. Y'all just hang on a minute. 30,000. There we go. Transfer. Sweet. And that is all for the bank farm. Let me go sell these plots of land here. Sell. Yes. And sell. Yes. Now, do we want to go ahead and do the wheel spins, or do we want to wait a little bit, or what? Does it matter? Does it matter to you guys? I don't think it matters to anybody, does it? Probably not. Junior's already picked his land up. Good deal. I don't think it matters if we go ahead and do wheel spins, and I don't have to be on the bank farm for that anyway. So let's go ahead and just jump back over. Vote to farm manager. There we go. And go pick up our new fields. So 123,000 here. Buy. Yes. And then 72,000 here. Buy. Yes. There we go. So that's looking good. It's going to be orange all over this side at some point. Well, except for Junior messing me up right here with 32. I couldn't have bought it if I wanted to. I'm gonna be honest. And I say that, but I'm just joking, Junior. You know that. You wanted it, you bought it, man. I didn't bid on it, so this is about as far over as I want to go right here. So anything in this area, I think I'll try to grab. I'll let Junior have 31, and I'll take 129, 29, and so on and so forth down through. I don't want anything else, honestly. Like, I'm good with this area right here. That's going to be enough for me to work, I think. Yellow, we are orange, Crystal says. Yes, yellow, sorry. It's going to be yellow down this whole side over here. Yeah, they're orange down there. But as you can see on the harvestable maps, all this is ready to harvest right now. Pretty much everything on the map looks ready to harvest. Yeah, my potatoes are even ready to harvest, but I don't think I'm going to pick them up. I think I'm just going to plow them under. I know it seems like a waste of money, but I think I'm going to do that. How's everyone doing in live chat, though? If you're watching later, you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on Farmer Deuce. Coming out with us live on twitch.tv/DeuceandMess. Thank you. Be appreciated. Crystal, how's it going? Rex, how are you? Farmer731, hope you're doing well. What's up, Half Bud? How's it going, dude? Bob, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Junior, what's up? Broken Trucker, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well, too. Hope all is well. Spiderette, how you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, hope all is well. I think I'm going to hook my wheel up because driving this guy without a wheel and pedal is a little touchy because it takes a lot to turn. It turns very, very slow. So I think I'm going to pull the wheel up real quick. while Rex is flushing 100 bits down the toilet. Throw some plungers at Rex a lot. Thanks very much, Rex, for that 100 bits. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, also, at the end of the stream yesterday, so I had to go get dinner started, so I hit my outro, and then I just run 3 minutes of ads at the end of the stream. If people hang out and watch them, great. If not, that's fine too. But True Man of War re-upping resubbing for 20 months, and then Indy cheering 300 bits yesterday, and we actually hit a little bit of a hype train on the way out yesterday. I didn't even see it until after the stream had ended. You guys are awesome, man. Thank y'all so very much for the support yesterday after the stream. Appreciate you. Oh, you down in Gulf Shores today, huh? Yeah, Gulf Shores isn't bad. Oh, my wheel's not. My wheel's not on. That would help, wouldn't it? Probably. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're good. I want to start with this field right here because crop destruction is on, and I don't want to run over my. You see right there, I put a little dent in them. I don't want to run over my crops too awful much, so I'm going to start with this field right here. We're going to harvest this field, and then we'll do the wheel spins for the next land auction. And while we're running up and down this field, I may try to. We're gonna have a lot of straw to pick up too, aren't we? I think we are. Yeah. Did I see yours? I don't. Oh, yours is on YouTube. Yeah, I don't have the YouTube notification stuff pulled up yet. It'll be pulled up tonight though. It should pop up on there. Oh, I guess we probably need to unfold this guy. While that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and delete these. Everybody's taken care of on land for this week. I'm just trying to keep the land bids channel in Discord clean. So we're doing 4 more land pulls today. I think this 8 a week, 2
Welcome back.
4 per stream is working really, really well. The flow seems nice. It seems to keep everything moving along. I think we'll keep this for the future. This setup. I think this is working really well. Derek coming in with 14 months of sub support. Thank you so very much for 14 months of sub support here on Twitch. Much appreciated, buddy. Oh my God. Okay, we're good. I was about to say. God, this thing goes so fast. It's got power. Easy.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
Easy. Get some hearts and plungers and golden GP in chat for Derek and that 14-month resub, and also gifting out 1 community sub. Thank you, Derek. Much appreciated, buddy. Crypto Official picked it up. Very nice. Very nice. Throw some hearts and plungers and golden GP in chat. Show some love for the contribution. I appreciate you. Much appreciated. I'm trying to go slow with this thing. There is no slow, I don't think. It's just wide open. You just go. You've been there all week and don't want to go home? Yeah, man, it's nice. It's not, it's not like black sand beaches or anything, but if I'm gonna go to the coast, I'd just as soon go down to Biloxi as I would where'd you say you were at? Gulfport? Yeah, I'd much rather just go down any of those places as I would go over to Florida and go down, which I would much rather go to the East Coast instead of the Gulf. But yeah, I don't really mind either way. Just put me on a beach somewhere where I can sit in a chair and wear my mandals. I heard that on the episode of Not Dead Yet last night. I thought that was funny. Do they really call them that? I've never heard them called mandals. This is just look at this string of straw. It's everywhere. It's terrible. Chase, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Tomorrow morning we make the long drive back to Michigan. Yeah, that's a long way. That's a really long way. Was that about 17 hours? I don't really know how far that would be. I've never gone just straight north. I've either gone east or west when I go north, so. About 17 hours, yeah. What's up, Voltage? How's it going? I'm just all over the field right now. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on. I don't even care about the straw lines anymore. I'm just kind of going with it. We'll just do this. Just run back and forth down the field. Straws everywhere right now. when you can harvest this fast, does it really matter? Does it really? I don't think it matters. Just let it go, man. You know what I'm gonna do right here though? I'm gonna do this. Gonna knock that off. And we're gonna back up. Smokey dropping some in-game cash. Remind me to pick that up on Monday. I'll need it. Yep, for Monday. Remind me to pick it up on Monday. I appreciate you though. Yeah, doing well here, Voltage. I hope you are too. And when your harvester goes this fast, it doesn't really matter. All right, almost done. Then we'll get our wheel spins done for our next pieces of land. You can be thinking about what you want to do with the land. If it's close to you and somebody else, are you actually going to have to bid against somebody this time? Maybe not. There's not as many as there was last time, so. Last time we did this, I think we had 7 farms, or 6 farms, and then me. And then the bank farm. So we actually had a lot going on the last time we did these auction lands like this. Oh yeah. 42, 43 miles an hour. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't be able to harvest this fast. This is silly, honestly. But you know, it's not a realistic server, so you know, don't throw stuff at me. Just gonna ride around till this is gone. There we go. G. Let's turn that off. Raise that up. Go. Disconnect. And we'll do it and take this over to 14 and then or we might actually go down to the last set of fields down there, 10 or whatever it is, 9, 10. I think we'll go down there. Thought it would be longer just to go from the west side of Tennessee to the east side of North Carolina is 12 hours. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know it was that far. Oh, and if you take that and turn it north-south, though, Crystal, it's, you know, that's a pretty good distance. I think I'm about to invest in a windrow, and I know that sounds silly, but it would be helpful just to row all this mess up. Look at this. Look at the size of this field. This is pretty nice. I don't know how well this is going to do, but this goes all the way down to those trees down there. And then we got 14 right here, too. And we got 113 now as well that we need to do something with. So we'll be cutting the trees up there. And then up here on 123, we got all of this land now, too, that we can do something with, too. So we can extend our field out and just make that one big area, probably. I don't see the reason to cut across this road. But these roads right here, I'll just plow all this up because none of that really is needed. And then we got 28 we got to do something with as well. So let's do our wheel spins real quick, I think. Get this brought up. Let's get our land in for the auction stuff here. I have a thing. There it is. I have a wheel. Let's get our. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the music volume a bit. That's pretty close. Okay. I just wanted it. I just basically wanted it to turn down, but not out. So, there we go. Wheel is up. Let's spin it and see what happens, shall we? I have stumps and stump pieces left in that field. I do, yeah. I was gonna go back and get them, but I forgot about it. So, all right, let's spin it. This is for Tuesday next week. $29. $29 is gonna be right here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, right there. 29. 23,000. It's a little bitty piece of land, but it's still a field nonetheless. And if I do get it, I can just extend it up to 20. I don't know. That's pretty steep right there, isn't it? That's a hill. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Area 29, starting at field value. I'm just gonna leave it at field value because it's only 23,000 anyway. If I can spell today, field value. Okay. Get a little snapshot here just as a reference. There we go. And then we'll remove that one. And we'll go again. Come on, below the road. What's up, Celtic Moon? So I've transferred your money, and 27 has been sold off from the bank, so you are more than welcome to pick it up when you get on. Up to you. $26. Where's 26 at? Oh God, man, I'm getting all the. Why? I don't need all this. I don't need this stress in my life, guys. I was gonna try to stay right here, right? This is gonna be my line. But we'll see how it goes. This one goes for 226. We'll just drop that down to 200. So area 26 starting at 200,000. Let's just start it at 200,000. That's fine. And then a little snapshot. Boom. Okay. Next bid. God, get out of the teens, please. This is killing me. Oh, no, that's good. Actually, that's good. That's away from me, I think. 18. Where's 18 at? Seven, 9, 13. 6, 17, 18. Right there. Okay. That's going to be a junior piece, it looks like. So it starts at 125. Let's just call it 120 even. Again, we're going to start discounting less and less here. Everybody's making plenty of money now. Area 18 starting at 120K. There we go. We'll get a little screenshot for reference there. There we go. And then one more. Come on. Oh, it's already scrolled out all the way. All right, one more. See what happens. Oh. Looks like another junior field. Field 3. I bet he's been waiting on that one too because it's up here in this corner. Field 3. 44,000. We'll just leave that one at face value. Area 3 starting at field value. So field value literally just means whatever the field cost in game. If you're wondering to yourself there. Let's see. We'll shift that. Oh. Take another one. Hang on. There we go. All All right, there's our 4 pieces of land for today. Not a whole lot going on in the way of below the road, is there? Click to remove. All right, what's left on the wheel here? So we got 36 is left on here. 41, 42 are left on here. 99 through... oh, those aren't even on the wheel. I took them off because it didn't seem like anybody would want them, and there was plenty of farmland for you guys. I left all these on because I knew that I would be the one chopping trees. What in the world? Oh, Celtic may be joining us. It's like, I don't know what's happening right now. But I will add back on here. I may go ahead and do it right now, too, while I'm thinking about it. All right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I may go ahead and add back 106, 107, 99, 100, 101, 102, 108, 93. Just go ahead and add all those back on here. I didn't put them on right away, or they were on the first week, but it seemed like getting the actual farmland would be fine. Junior, I'll add more of that stuff back. Like up here for you, 151, 160, 159, 158, all that can be added back. 76, 79, all those can be added back. Again, I wanted to give just farmland to start with, and some places with trees in them. Like 96 got sold; it had trees on it. Something else had trees on it, but I didn't want you guys to constantly have to cut trees to be able to make to start farming or whatever to make money. So, unless you wanted to. When I realized we didn't have an auto-load log trailer was really when it hit me. It's like, well, this is silly. It's pointless. Let's see. 129 is still on here. 128. So basically, I just need to add 99, 99, 100, 101, 102, 106, 107, 108, 93, go back up here, 93. So that takes care of the whole bottom side, I think, right? And then we go up here to juniors, and we're going to add 151. These are just trees, right? 151, 153, 160, 159, 158, 79. All those are just trees, right? Let's add 76 first. 76. And then we'll add 79. All right. And then we'll go down here and we'll add 151. 153. So let's add 152 as well. 152. 158. 159. 160. What else did I miss? I missed 153. We got 153. Yeah, I think that should open up a lot more of that now for extra land to be picked up. So, and then 138, 139, 52, all those are available to buy anyway. I don't know what's on them, so all those are available to buy regardless. But yeah, that should open up a lot more of the land. You guys can see that we got more numbers on the wheel now, so that's good. More chances to win something, or to have the ability to bid on it, I guess. So. Yeah, I knew you would, Crystal. I just thought, like, after the first week, I was like, wait a minute. There's a lot of stuff on here that makes no sense to have on the wheel to spin, and it's just going to be useless, so let me get rid of it for right now, and then we'll bring it back. And it's time to bring it back. We're pretty far into this now, so. But there we go. There's the wheel spins done for the day. And the wheel has been updated. So, there we are. I have my foot propped on my brake pedal. But yeah, there we go. Wheel spins are done for the day. Land has been doled out to everybody, and the new bids are up. Tuesday next week, we will get back into more of this. Oh, I don't have manual attach on, do I? I don't. Actually, I need to find somewhere to spin around here, I guess. If we're going to harvest all this. Oh, there's a tree. Gracious. I didn't realize I was looking at a tree right there. There we go. Let's get turned around so we can grab the header. But yeah, there's tree stumps still up here that I've missed somehow. I don't know how I missed them, but I did. I'll never understand how I missed something that's stuck in the ground under all these bushes, but I did. Somehow, way, shape, or form. There we go. Come on. This is very difficult. I've never seen such madness. What is happening right now? What is going on? What are you doing? Making me kill my crops here? Like it won't attach. It won't give me the pop-up. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm in the right place here. Easy. Easy. Now it worked. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Which is pretty typical. You're set up for the further productions, now you want the forest? Yeah, it makes sense, man. And like I said, I figured we would just keep it simple to start with and just do fields. So I'm happy to add the stuff back in there for sure. I didn't want it to be one of those cases where it was like, that's all we were getting to start with was useless land. So I took all that off. It's time to start adding some back that's got the forest on anyway. I forgot I took all the forest off there, I'm gonna be honest. Until just now. I'm starting to think about 12 miles an hour is probably plenty. But we can get a lot more done like this too. So. The forest land? Yeah, we all should have said something sooner. I forgot about it, honestly. I forgot it was forest. I thought all I took off was like the factories and the stores and stuff like that. Yeah, I honestly forgot. So I'm glad y'all said something today, because it made me look at it and go, oh, wait a minute. That's not right. Huh? You're missing it by that much. Every time, Bob. Every time. Alright, let's see how this does. This is I plowed all this up. So let's see how it goes. I did not realize it was this steep, I'm gonna be honest. But luckily we've got tons of horsepower and plenty of speed. Make it up this hill. I think about 18 is probably plenty fast. Yeah, it's plenty. Plenty fast enough. Can't wait for Gabe to be back. It's a lot of work, isn't it? Gabe goes like he goes well past the point of what I would do. But he knows how to build a farm, that's for sure. Most of you guys do. I don't particularly know how to make money that well in Farm Sim. I just know how not to go broke. Iowa Plains View has proved that. I cannot go broke in Farm Sim. I can try to, but it doesn't always work out that way. I almost went broke on the sugarcane farm, and I almost went broke in Iowa, but I made it out both times. Both times we made it through it. You know what I want to do? I want to go back this way, I think. It's also May, so we'll have some soybeans to sell at the end of the day today. Which is great. That's good. I'm glad we got everything planted last time. We'll go back around this way, I think. Yeah, 18 is plenty fast when you've got big curvy fields and stuff. If this was 28 over there that's just straight up and down, it'd probably be fine to run wide open, but this is okay for me right now. I'll take this. Yeah, and that's another thing too, Crystal, about Farm Sim is it's really difficult for me as well to kind of make a decision and run with it on here, because which, I mean, if you watch Dinkum, you know that to be the case too. I see something and it's like, oh man, I don't like the way this is looking. Let's do this different, you know? And it usually turns out way different than what it started out as. Usually. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I don't want to run up and down though. But I guess up and down is not such a terrible idea. With this thing, it doesn't matter. I think the tractor, the Magnum, should have enough horsepower to go up and down this field too, though. Really. Whoa! Where are you going, sir? I got stop and go braking is not on, so. If you have pedals and you hold down the brake too long, you start going in reverse. There's another stump. Maybe it's just a little bit of wood there. It probably is. Might as well just keep going back, I guess. You can run 19 in reverse in a harvester. I think it's just as fast. At least the field's pretty smooth. It doesn't look like there's any empty spots this thing's missing, so that's good. Need the forage wagon with a windrow? We do, yeah. We absolutely do. That would be handy, but I don't know if it would cause issues or not. Come on, out of the trees. Didn't see anything. There we go. Probably a little save tick there. No big deal. Yeah, the windrow forage wagon would be great. Now see why Junior had the windrow with the baler as well, but we had to take that one off. It was causing issues. I think when I updated it, it probably fixed the issues. I can probably put it back on. I just don't know that I want to do bales. I'm gonna be honest. I think just doing straw and then making it into silage is fine. Yeah, this is working okay. Don't see any issues here. Oh, there's a whole chunk of wood right there. What the heck? Dang. I'm not gonna back all the way down this time. I was literally just doing it because there wasn't a whole lot of room to turn around right there. Oh no! No, no, it can't be raining. Not yet. Let's try it and see. Yeah, I usually go till it gives me the prompt. Man, it's like Mississippi right now. It's been raining for like a day and a half here. I guess it didn't rain that long. It rained for a good while though. I'm just glad we didn't get any of the storms again. Still no prompt. And the yield still looks, oh, there it is. Okay, now the yield's declined. Yeah, after that prompt, you can see the numbers slow down a lot. All right, I guess we'll just park it right there for now. Go grab the tractor and the forage wagon. We'll pick up some straw. We still got stuff to do. 52 and sunny there. Heck yeah, buddy. It is 54 and cloudy, and it rained all morning, basically. It's not been the best. You can harvest grass in the rain. You can do that, yeah. You can get grass. You can do potatoes. You can do lots of stuff. We may actually do potatoes. I may lease a potato harvester. I just don't know if it's worth it or not. I'm gonna be honest. We'll see how this goes. See how this goes. If this goes pretty quick here, then we'll do something different. God, this is gonna be a mess, isn't it? Like, I might as well hang up doing anything except just riding around. I think it's gonna be the best option to pick most of this up. Just ride around the field. Look at this. This is a train wreck. This is a mess of a mess is what this is. That side. We're going. We got trees we can cut too. We got 113 and 123 that need to be opened up, so we got plenty to do for sure for the next little bit here. Plenty to do. Whoa. Whoa there, sir. I was pretty sure we weren't going to pick all that up anyway, so I went with one side. It looks like we got pretty much all of it though. Wow, okay. Never mind. Ignore what I said. That's why you let the AI harvester run it at that speed? Nah, doesn't matter. I mean, on big fields, it would make a huge difference. I see that. Yeah, and you guys got some big fields down there. These little fields like this, it's just faster to do it. Just go with it. It seems like anyway. It's probably not. Probably faster to let the AI do it, and then you just come behind them with the pickup wagon. I don't know. Should we lease a potato harvester, and do some potatoes? I've got potatoes ready to harvest. What do y'all think? Leave it up to chat, which always works out well, right? Nothing ever happens when chat makes the decisions. That's bad anyway. It seems like a waste of money not to, because it's just sitting there. And if I lease the harvester, I can probably lease it and still make some money on it. It just seems like kind of a waste to leave them, or to plow them under. What was that? What was that? Why are you giving me? I got money. You think I'm poor over here? I got money. Dang, that's insulting, Junior. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and lease it and do it then. It seems like the people that are playing on here should have a stronger weighted opinion. For some reason, they want me to harvest potatoes, so we're gonna harvest potatoes, I guess. We'll go lease a harvester and get down to business. I mean, you don't have to. If you're going to use it, then go in half. That's fine. But if you don't need the equipment, then there's no reason to go in half for a lease that I'm making. I got it. We're good. What's up, Farmer Groot? How's it going, bud? I appreciate it. I just if you're not gonna use it too, then I don't see the need for, you know, for you to be spending money on it. And Junior's aren't giving me money anyway. I'm not real sure why. Junior, do you need it when I get done? Thank God it's Friday. Yes, sir. It's also Good Friday. So, there's that. No? I'm gonna give you the money back then. I mean, I appreciate it. I just don't like special treatment. I mean, I'm making time. We got more time than we did on the last one because I was only doing 1 day a week. 2 days a week has really helped me out, honestly. It's been a huge success, I guess is the word I would look for. I don't know. It's been a huge success though to help me with getting some more time on the server. Doing 2 days a week instead of 1 day. 1 day is tough, man. 1 day a week, you just don't get anything done in 2 hours. I'm fighting a losing battle. Fine, I'll just keep it then. I won't fight over it. I'll just keep it. I'm outnumbered. All right, I'll keep it. You got it. The Junior gave us the lease cost for the potato harvester so we can go harvest some potatoes and not have to worry about whether or not we make money on them. I appreciate you. And if it wasn't Junior, it would have been Crystal anyway, so. We didn't have a choice. And honestly, man, this pickup wagon has a pretty wide pattern, so it actually does really well. Now the one with the windrows would be great because I mean, of course, it's super wide. It's got windrows on it, but this one's got a really wide pickup pattern on it. You can see I'm not missing a whole lot when I'm making these turns, or any, for that matter. So it does pretty well. A little bit more to go. Should get all this filled in here. Go dump this in and make some more silage. Yeah, so Crystal messaged, I think it's Crystal or somebody messaged, did we have anything we needed to sell? And I didn't think I did, and I don't. Yeah, if anything, oh, okay. If anything, I had a little bit of silage to sell, but I don't think I did, so. The little time-lapse short I made was all of my stuff being sold, I think. I couldn't remember if I left a little bit of silage in there, but we'll have plenty now because we have a mod that makes straw, even soybean straw, into silage. So that's pretty cool. Around and around and around we go. And you can set it to direct sell also. Yeah, I may just set it to direct sell. That way it just sells. It doesn't matter. I mean, if I do lose a little bit on it, it's not going to matter. So, apparently the production output payment is a lot different for this thing. It pays a lot more. So, it's not going to matter either way, really, for me. And it'll give us some steady income, too. It'll sell it as it makes it. So, that's always nice. The more and more fields we get, the more we're going to have. And the less I'm going to be able to keep up with it. So setting it to direct sale is probably the best bet when you're making that much silage. Like, I mean, Crystal and Junior both, even Celtic Moon, like if you just look at the amount of land they have, right? That's a lot of land compared to what a little bit of land I got over here. So it's probably a better option the more land you get. So yeah, we'll probably do a bit. I just want this field and that field right there. I want both of those. That would be great. We can get both those fields. All right, back across this bumpy old bridge down here. I think this worked out pretty well. That's nice and smooth. And then right here, of course, it's a little bit wonky. It's still pretty good, though. But this, right there, that's a problem. Need to widen my gravel out a bit, I think. All right, before we do that, let's go set this to direct sale. The straw silage. Silage. Change output mode. Selling. Yeah, selling. That's what we want. Straw silage activate. And go. And it sells only an hour, right? I think. It's already made 41. We're still dumping it in there. All right, cool. It looks like it's still going to be raining for a little while longer here. We'll head on back and get the other field, what we've already harvested. We'll get that picked up. And then we'll go get the potato harvester and get that started. Oh, that's a little bit of a tight turn there, isn't it? Yeah, Crystal showed what the oil mill does. It does a lot, so... It does a lot. Oh, that's what we're doing. Yeah, we're not selling soybeans. We're selling soybean oil. That's right. I'm not even selling soybeans anymore. The soybeans are going right in the oil factory there. I don't know what I was thinking. It's literally right there. We had a whole area we built around it on the last stream, the last video for this. We're doing the oil mill. Yeah, we can go pick up all this straw down here. Yeah, we still got 14 to harvest. We're going to have a lot to harvest, really. Oh, yeah. Round we go. Lots and lots of straw. That means lots and lots of silage. Direct sell that. Direct sell the oil meal. And we can literally focus on just flipping the fields over and keeping them running. Didn't make the turn back. I tried. Even with a steering knob, it took a second to get it back around. There we go. Man. What's up, Ethan? How's it going, bud? You use that production all the time? It's really good. Yeah, I've never used it before, but I like it. I'll definitely put it on the next server. So J-Rock did say it's going to be a while on Dairyland 4X. So what map do you guys want to see the community server go to next after this one? Not that we're not close to being done because we still got land auction off, of course. But what map do you guys think? Is there any upcoming maps you've heard about that would be good for a community server? Just PC only. I said we'd go back to doing crossplay for 2. We did. We're going to go back to PC only for a little while so we can get some course play and we can get some GPS back in here. Some of the other mods that maybe aren't available for console. I do like the Colossus Harvester pack. I think we'll keep that regardless because it's just really good. You suggested this one, yeah, and I'm glad you did too because this worked out really well. Yeah, this worked out pretty well, I think. Hey, what's up, Red Eye? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Doing pretty well on my end. I appreciate you asking. Hope it's going well for you. There's that log. I think we're dragging it with us now. Yeah, it's in the front. Take the log with us. It's fine. All right. A lot of straw off of just one loop there. That was literally one loop around. That's pretty wild. 75,000 in straw. One time around. That's a pretty big area, though. It's bigger than the area we got over there that we started with. Have we done other base game maps yet? Not Elm Creek, but the European map? We haven't, no. We have not. I mean, I'm okay with that even. Like, I'm fine with doing a base game map. What was the third one? Erlengrat? Was that what it was called? I think I did a short series on it at the end of Farm Sim 19, I think, or when it came out for the platinum stuff. Just messing around. I think I was using a hand mower, maybe. Yeah, Erlengrat we haven't done, and then the European map we haven't done either. So I think there's a French map and like a British map. I'm not real sure which is which, but if that's the case at all, it may not be. Silver Creek. I mean, it would be kind of cool as a community to do the Silver Creek map. I think the Silver Run Forest. You mean, Bob? Not Silver Creek, but Silver Run. I think it'd be kind of cool to do that as a community project. We just knock it out, and then when we're done with the roller coaster and we're done with kind of the like main projects or whatever, we're just done. You know, I think that'd be fun. So I guess we need to start with how many people have the DLC that would be wanting to play Silver Run and do that as a community project. That would be the biggest thing, I think, is Because I haven't played with any of that stuff. Oh, speaking of zip-lining logs, people kept telling me and Bone to do that last Friday on Sons of the Forest, and I watched Cage and his crew do it, and I was like, yeah, that's the way to go. That's the way to go right there. You'd be out because you don't have it? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It'd be one of those things that, because it's paid DLC, it'd be hard to find enough of the core community players that are playing that have it to do it, I think. Yeah, I think that would be the only problem, really, that we'd run into, is whether or not everybody has it. I'm going to try to move this log on off the field here, I think. The stumps aren't really bothering me that much. It's just this log right here is kind of in the way. Yeah, there we go. Get off the field. Get off my lawn. So I guess really at the top of the hour here, we should get some money, right? For the silage. Be good. You're trying to follow and play along on the PS5? You should have most of the mods I'm using available on PS5. So if you're playing along, you should have about everything. That's kind of cool too, Red Eye. I never really thought about that. Playing along with the content creator on the same map, kind of following the. Yeah, I've never even thought about that. I don't know if you're following the same guidelines and stuff. If you're not, that's fine. I don't know. You know, play how you want to, of course, but I've never thought about doing that. That's kind of neat, actually. You tried dragging it with the planter? Yeah, it caught on this, the pickup down here on the bottom of this thing. So I was like, all right, well, if you can do that, we'll let it stay. All right, that is all the straw that's available except for what's in front of the harvester right there. Let's go put this in. I guess we could come back because we're going to need the trailers anyway for the potatoes. We could come back and grab the soybean that's already in the harvester and go ahead and get it in the oil mill and start making some soybean oil. Before long, money won't be an object. It'll be digital. I mean that both comically and literally. As scary as it sounds. Yeah, we gotta grab the trailers over anyway, so it just makes sense. Go ahead and dump this, grab the trailers, head back, grab the soybean, get the soybean oil going. Get that set to direct sale. We start making some more money. And then we can start working on potatoes. Jimmy's expensive on PS5. Yeah, Jimmy ain't worth the help either, dude. I promise. He ain't worth what he's getting paid. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. So I'm playing on a hard economy. If you want to combat the cost of your helpers or whatever, you can just drop it down to normal economy. I don't think that'd be a problem. Or even easy economy. Oh, I didn't need to move this over here, but it's all right. Did you? Yeah, we bought this last time, didn't we? The extra spreader here for fertilizer. I got one for lime, one for fertilizer. I think. Yeah, we bought that last time on here. Those trailers are really, really cool. All right, off we go. I don't have anything in the silo, I don't think, right now. I've got 117 liters of wood chips. That's it. I think it was like, it filled up the trailer and then had 117 left, maybe. I don't know where that came from, but that's all right, let's go grab the soybeans, get our first load of soybean in there for soybean oil. A lot of that's probably going to get run over before this is over with, but that's all right, too. Man, this thing's got some horsepower. I love this thing, man. not playing this map so you can catch a live stream? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're able to catch one and hang out with us. I know you said you're playing along, so you're probably watching them back and playing as you watch back. So that's great. Again, that's a really neat idea. I never really thought about. I'm gonna start copying Daggerwind. I'm gonna go do play the map he's currently playing on, and just play along with him, and see if that works for a YouTube channel. You think people would be mad? Daggerwind's got some pretty serious fans, man. I think they'd probably be upset if I did that. We'll be honest. I don't think they'd appreciate it too much. Which I'm one of them, man. I like Daggerwind stuff too myself. So, what tractor is that? That is the Case Magnum modded version that has like 800 horsepower. Yeah, 850 horsepower. So it's the Magnum 400 Power Turbo Drive Twin Turbo. It's an Eastern North Carolina mod, actually. Wow, okay. I'm glad, too, because the hills on this map are pretty tough, and people have told me from Eastern North Carolina that it's mainly flat. It doesn't look like this. Go. 67,000 liters of soybean about to go in. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's enough. It's enough to get it going. Oh boy. Soybean oil incoming. Alright, 67,000 liters of soybeans going in. You can harvest in the rain? No. No. I'm gonna harvest potatoes. You can cut potatoes in the rain because they dig up. If you're harvesting any kind of cereal crop, you don't want to mess with that. Soybeans included. You don't want to mess with that in the rain. You'll lose monies. All right, so we got corn oil, we got soybean oil. Here we go. 2 soybeans make 1.5 oil. Holy crap. Plus 1.5 pig food? Whoa. Okay, so we'll sell both of those. Change output mode to selling and sell the pig food. It's 0.25 pig food as well. Matter of fact, we'll let that just store for a while. Wait a minute. Does that pop pallets out or does that just keep it in here? I think that keeps it in there, right? I think that's right. Too bad we can't do anything with potatoes. Is there like a potato factory of some sort on here? Go through here and look at the mods. Cereal factory. The bakery. Sugar mill. Grain mill plus. This does corn flour? Corn meal. There we go. Corn meal. As well as the other stuff. The oil mill, of course, does all the major stuff and then some. Carpentry, the dairy, grape processing, spinnery, all that's still pretty standard. The output's probably different though on these. The concrete production plant, you input something, whatever that is, and then lime, and then stone, gravel, sand, whatever this is. What is this? I don't know this, but it outputs gravel, lime, whatever this is, and sand. That's kind of neat. Biogas, the cow feed mixer, of course. Mod, I like that one. And then the rest of these are just other stuff here. All right. So nothing for potatoes. That's okay. We'll just sell them. We'll just direct sell. Oh, we need to check on this. Soybean oil, activate. We've got it direct selling, so that's good. We're just going to store the pig food. Yeah, there we go. Read in-game chat. It puts out pallets. Wait, what? Storing pops pallets into the world? It shouldn't. That's distribute. Oh no, you're right. You're right. Pig food. Let's change that. Selling. Matter of fact, we're just gonna change all these to selling. That way it doesn't accidentally do anything weird. If I set it to distributing, because there's no way to distribute, it would just keep it then, right? I think. Yeah, it takes 2 soybeans, makes 1.5 soybean oil, and 0.25 pig food. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not a lot, right? Because we're gonna end up with like 40,000 soybean oil, but soybean oil sells for. Find it here. Canolas, all the in-game stuff. Here's all the extra soybean oil. Holy crap! Of course, we are at almost the height of the price here. Let's just call it 4,000 per thousand is what it sells for. That is ridiculous. Holy crap! That's expensive. And we're on normal economy here too. If we were on easy economy, that'd probably be like 8 grand. Or more. That's insane. That is insane. $12 soy makes 10 oil? Then why is mine different? Yeah, why is mine different then? Did I get the wrong mod or something here? I passed my field. I just realized I drove right past it. It's right here. Yeah, is mine different? Like, why is mine only doing a little bit? Okay, let's go. Lease, something I can't do most of the time. Potato technology, no. Wheat technology, yes. Colossus root harvester. Let's go to customize. And we want the 800 horsepower engine. Oh, the 1500 horsepower engine. Oh my God. How much extra is that to lease? Didn't tell me. We're gonna go with it. Wheels, beacon, tent. What's the capacity of this thing? 43. Is there a capacity difference here? No, there's no capacity difference. I think 1100 horsepower is probably enough. Wheel setup, beacons, window tint, neon lights, capacity. There we go. Both unrealistic. Yeah, both unrealistic. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 250,000. Both unrealistic. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, lease. The lease cost on this 19,000. That's not bad. Probably not gonna make all of that back, but Junior footed the bill for it, so it doesn't really matter. Potato header. It's only 4 meters wide, but it goes 10 miles an hour. Okay, that's fine. Lease. Yes. Enter. Unrealistic. 250,000 liters. Oh, accidentally went in cab there. All right, potatoes. Go to the bottom. I did go to the bottom of the list. Why are you yelling at me? I did. I went to the bottom of the list. That's it. That's the bottom. Right there. Oh, soybean oil here. Oh. Oh, I see. Hang on. I see. I thought there was only one soybean oil. You meant the bottom of this list. I thought you meant the bottom of that one. I was like, why are you yelling at me? I did go to the bottom of the list. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, 12 for 10. So is that a better outcome? So for 4 you get for 4 soybeans you get 3. That means for 8 soybeans you get 6. That means for 12 soybeans you get 9. Yeah, this is a better outcome for sure. And then 1.25. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You actually get less pig food, but you get more soybean oil. So yeah, that's true. That's a better outcome. By 1, you get 1 extra soybean oil per 1,000, or per 12, or per 12. But if you went 2, 12, 1.5 times 6, be 1, be 7. Yeah, you get 7.5 basically out of 12 if you do it the other way. 12 to 10 that way. That's really good. Yeah. No, I'm glad you said something. Yeah. Also, you get more out of it too, though. I'm glad you said that because I wasn't even paying attention to that. All right, potatoes, it's your turn. Oh man. Oh God, why are you lagging? What's going on? What are you doing, game? All right, here we go. I don't think we're gonna be able to run 32 miles an hour, but 10 miles an hour is fine. Yeah, you got to be more specific with me because, like, in my mind, I was thinking the output list, right? Go to the bottom of the output list. And I didn't think twice about it. I was like, yep, bottom of the list, we're good, you know. Nope, not the case. There are 2 options. So if you have that mod, be sure, if you're playing on East North Carolina, be sure you're picking the bottom one because you actually get shorted a little bit. On the 2 to 1.5. Yeah, I just wasn't thinking about it. I was like, well, what's the deal? You know, I've already been to the bottom of the list. I picked soybean oil. I wasn't thinking anything about it. Good call though, because the cycles are faster. It uses more soybean, but you get more soybean oil out of it. You get less pig food, but I think that's okay. They're both set to sell anyway, so whatever. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't see how much money I made at the turn of the hour there. Is it turn of the hour? Like, get paid every hour? Sold product, 1,600. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, to start with anyway. And I think that's probably silage. I don't think we had any soybean oil made at the time, so... or enough to sell anyway, because it has to be a certain amount before it sells it, right? It doesn't just sell like 100. It has to be like the 1,000... rounded off to per 1,000 or whatever to sell. I don't know how that works. So, yeah, we needed that 1,100 horsepower to get up this hill. That's steep. Yeah, so this is the field that we're bidding on right now. And we'll probably just combine these two because you can still go up and around right there to get back to it. So I'll probably just combine these 2 fields. It's not that steep. This field is steep. That one's actually where it starts to level out a little bit. Potatoes in the rain. Ooh, potatoes in the rain. $620 per minute. That's pretty good. Yeah, the money's kind of a means to an end for me on here because I just want to build my farm at some point. So, and I know from what little bit we did on Tuesday, it's going to take a lot of money to level and decorate and replant grass and paint ground and stuff like that. It's going to take a ton of money. Yeah, I think Silver Run Forest would be cool if we had enough people to do the DLC. I think that'd be kind of neat. And do everything manual. Not have no auto load trailers unless it's the just the containers that are added with it. That'd be kind of cool. In my mind, anyway, that'd be kind of neat. So each one of those trailers right there holds 200,000. This holds 250,000. So we should be able to do this whole field without having to leave and go empty out anything. And I think we'll just direct sell the potatoes. There's no reason to hold on to them. I just want to get them off the field so we can get some soybeans planted over here. And I don't want to just do soybeans the whole time either, but it's silly not to, really. They make the best money. And you still get straw, and you can turn the straw into silage. So, you know, just makes sense to me. And I could let a helper do this, and I could go work on chopping trees down, because we need to start clearing off our other land too. But I've done a lot of wood chipping. 113, 109, or 112, 110, 109, that area down there that we're working on harvesting right now. I went through and cut all those trees last weekend. Mod list for this map in MP Chit Chat. I think it's in the MP info, Bob. I will look and see though. I think Brian pinned it. Yeah, Brian pinned it in there, Bob. But it's in MP info. It is there. And you can download I think you can download all, or you can just pick and choose which ones you want to download. I don't think you have to download them all though. You might have to, but I don't think so. And if you're looking for specific ones, I can just point them out. They're on Mod Hub, so we're not using anything that I've modified this time around. Well, that's the top selling price, but what's the production output though, Crystal? That's another thing you have to look at. Like, it may actually balance out, or corn may be better if the production output's better for corn. So like soybean is the best crop per acre, just barely from oats, because if you take away the soybean straw, right, which you don't normally get in the base game. And then you take into account that oats drop straw, and it drops a little more than wheat or barley, and you get more oats than you do wheat or barley per acre, and it sells for a better price, sells for about half of what soybeans sell for, then oats are actually better base game than soybeans are, even though the sell price is higher. So 16 corn gets 14 oil and 1.25 pig food. So now, how much corn per acre do you get produced versus soybean per acre? If you really want to min-max, you have to look at that. And there's a calculator somewhere. I forgot where it's at. Brian showed it to me one time, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know this. This is kind of neat. It gives you there's statistics out there for everything from like price to horsepower ratio for tractors to per acre crop output and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's pretty wild. If given the 100% field production boost or whatever. So you're over my head now. Yeah, I don't know either. I'm just saying, like, if you really take everything into consideration, corn might actually be better than soybean oil. But I don't know. So for me, keeping it simple, soybean oil is the way to go. I'm with you on that. It's just easier. Now I know for chaff for corn, you get more chaff than you do grass on the same acreage. So it's more expensive to do chaff, but it's more beneficial to do chaff for silage in the long run, because you get more per acre off of that. So again, there's a lot to consider if you really start breaking stuff down and really getting into it. Yeah, with corn you don't. So on here, soy is definitely better because you get the soybean straw. So I give you that. But if you take that out and just go base game thought process, then corn's probably a better option. I don't know. I don't know what percentage per acre you get versus corn versus soybean though. There's a lot to take into account if you really get down into it. But for me, it ain't that serious, right? I just play. I just like playing. Like, I don't get that far into it. Now, if I was going to do, so FarmSim Network now has a generational farm set up. They have the original FarmSim Network, which I think is what we're going to stick to. And then they have the extra realism. So instead of just running to the, like hitting the game thing and going to the store and buying lime or seeds or whatever. I would actually have to get on the website and order it and then wait on it to be delivered. So I'd have to order it in time for planting season and all that kind of stuff. So the added realism farm sim would be one of those where you want to really min-max everything. Like you would really want to break it down to be able to get the most use of your time and money out of it, because money's scarce anyway on FSN. If you have a farm, but if you're playing the harder versions of it, it's going to be really tough, because if you miss getting your seeds ordered, then you don't have seeds to plant, right? If you miss planting window, you have to wait till the next season to plant. So it could be really, really tough. And Farm Sim Network is kind of difficult already because of the scale that it's on. But I think we're just going to do the regular old Farm Sim Network. We'll probably be working together and helping each other out, I would imagine. But I'm kind of looking forward to jumping back on there on a new map, complete wipe, starting fresh, not having millions of dollars anymore, starting over completely. I'm actually looking forward to it. What do potatoes sell for? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Potatoes. Pig food. What's pig food sell for? Oh, it sells for $1,500 per thousand. Call it $1,500. I know it's more than that, but potatoes, $268 per thousand. That's not bad. $268 per thousand. I mean, that's 20 grand right there that we've got in here already. So yeah, we've definitely made our money back on the lease. Definitely made our money back on the lease already. 100,000 would be 20,000, roughly 26,000, whatever you want to call it, 240,000, or not 24,000. Sorry, not 240,000. Yeah, we've made our money back on the lease on potatoes. So good choice. I may send Junior his money back. We're definitely doing okay. Oh, we just made some more money too. Sold products. Holy crap, $27,000 in sold products already. That was the oil mill kicking in right there. That is insane. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that more than covered our... Holy smokes. That's nuts. Draw how much soybean we got left in here? 60,000? It's only gone to about 7,000 soybean as well. Holy crap, man. Oof. That is pretty incredible. That is pretty incredible. Hey, what's up, Misk? How's it going? Welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Yeah, that's pretty incredible. Holy moly. Sorry for the cap. No, you're good. I was messing with you earlier about yelling at me, by the way. I was just joking. I don't care. I don't care. People get frustrated about people using caps, right, when they're typing stuff on social media or in chats or whatever. I don't, because for some people, the screen's hard to see. So typing in caps helps you see the letters. I don't have an issue with it. Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well, Misk. Doing some potato harvesting while we're waiting on it to quit raining. At least the harvester stuff. Just to get these potatoes off the field. I debated on it Tuesday. I said I'd wait, and we waited, and then it started raining while I was harvesting soybeans, and I was like, okay. So here we are. After we get done with these, we'll sell them all, and then get over here and plow this up, and probably put some lime down, and then go from there. Yeah, if you have any production building, even the in-game production buildings, just the stock production buildings that come with the game, if you set them to selling on the hour, every hour, if there's enough in there to sell, it will sell. If it's set to distributing, if you have another, so like if I take wool over to the fabric place, right, and I put wool in there, and then I set that fabric to distribute. If I have a clothing factory, it'll distribute automatically that fabric to the clothing factory. And then from there, you can just set it to store and it'll pop pallets out for you. I forgot that it popped pallets out, but yeah, it'll pop pallets out for you. Or you can just set it to direct sale and never have to touch it. You'll take a little bit of a hit on the income, but in the long run, it's kind of worth it if you've got like, if you've got several factories going on, if you've got hundreds of acres you're working and stuff, it's probably more beneficial just to lose that 30% or whatever it is, and let it direct sell, because you're busy anyway. You don't have time to go stack 300 pallets or whatever. So that's a big potato harvester. Yes it is. This is part of the Colossus harvester pack. Its own mod hub, and it's also crossplay, by the way. So it holds 250,000 liters. If you get the unrealistic setting, it'll do potatoes or sugar beets. You can just buy a different header, like I got the potato header on. You can get up to 1,500 horsepower on it. So if you're in a really, really like hilly, crazy place, you can also do a realistic setting with it, somewhat realistic setting. So yeah, it's really cool though, Red Eye. If sometimes you play with unrealistic settings, this is a good option, because it is crossplay too. You can get it on consoles. It's the Colossus Harvester Pack. You get the sugar beet, the potato, and the harvester. You see the harvester sitting over in the field right now. That harvester, there's a header for that harvester that'll harvest at 42 miles an hour or 43 miles an hour, whatever it is. Crazy. Thinking of doing clothes on Iowa? Not a bad idea, really. Doing cotton and sheep and stuff, yeah. So again, my next single player, whenever I get to it, I'm nowhere close to being done with Iowa Plains View, so don't worry. We got at least another 100 episodes of that. But the next single player I'm going to pick up is going to be something in the UK. And it's going to be a sheep farm that'll probably go into clothing production just from sheep's wool. So no cotton, just sheep's wool. That's the goal for the next single player. I don't know how well it's going to work out. I hope it works. The clothes are real slow. They really are. But, I mean, if you think about it, well, I mean, I guess in real life, clothes are made pretty quickly these days. So, probably not so much of an issue. Do you have an end goal on Iowa? I do, yeah. 960 cows fed for 1 year. That's my end goal. I don't have a money amount, just if I can get 4 cow pens full, because they hold 240 each, 960 cows. If I can get those full and keep them fed for a year, that's my end goal. And either way, once they're full, they're full. If they die, we failed. If they live, we're good. I don't think they die, but you know what I mean, though. That's the end goal there. So, and I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm gonna try. We're gonna try it. What map is this? This is Eastern North Carolina. And from some people's observation of being in North Carolina, this really should be called Central North Carolina or Western North Carolina, because I've been told that Eastern North Carolina is actually pretty flat. And you can see that this is pretty hilly, right? I'm trying to read what Junior said there, but I'm also refilling my vape for a second. There we go. I have big North Carolina sheep pen and small pen filled with the sheep. I have tree spinneries. You have tree spinneries. 3 spinneries distributing to 1 tailor shop. My sheep are still producing more wool than I can with the spinneries. Well, I may modify something then, Junior. I may find me something on a mod somewhere that produces a bit faster just to keep up with everything. Do faster cycles per month or something. So, yeah, I don't know. I love how these things balance. when you're on hills and stuff, the suspension change, it keeps this thing level. Very cool. Very neat stuff here. Been thinking of trying a multiplayer for this, just don't know who to join. Well, this server is supposed to be crossplay, but there may be mods that are updated that or that are not updated that you have updated, so you may not be able to join. That's the hard part with crossplay, is you can't just download the mods list and insert those instead. You have to just hit download all or whatever. So you may be playing with mods that are 2 updates ahead of what we've got on here. So, but it's supposed to be crossplay, so I mean, if you wanted to join us, all the info is in Discord. You could join me and play on my farm. There's plenty to do on my farm all the time. Always something going on. When the streams roll around, don't worry, I will find something to do. I promise. What's up, Billy? How's it going? Welcome. But yeah, if you want to play and you can get on, if the mods are correct, you're more than welcome to jump on and play on my farm. I don't have a password. Jump on and play. We've got equipment. We got trees that need to be cut. We got fields that need to be limed, and this field needs to be plowed, which I'll probably, if it's still raining, I'll probably get to this today too. So, but yeah, I mean, there's always something going on. And again, my farm is, if we do multi farms like this, my farm is always open to the community to jump on and play. The next map we do is probably not going to be cross-play, but this one is. Join the Discord. Yeah, welcome in. So when you join, read the welcome message, and it'll tell you how to get the farm sim rolled. You can assign it yourself, and then go from there. So, hey, what's up, Crypto? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, mine's always going to be open to everybody. Potato harvesting takes a while, doesn't it? Takes a while. I'm just glad we got something that holds this much, because we would have had to empty out several times using the regular old potato harvester. Just join the Discord. Yeah, come on. And just, like I said, read that welcome message. You can find the different stuff there. Some of the public channels are just there, and then the farm sim channels are hidden, the truck sim channels are hidden, because there's a lot of conversation that I tag everybody in, but just for the farm sim stuff, so it made sense to separate everything. But you can have whatever roles you want. You can self-assign them all. Celtic was ever singing "Rain, Rain, Go Away." Oh, I'm telling you, it just started raining again at my house too. Pretty crazy. What's the realistic capacity on that thing? Like 45K? Something like that, yeah. That seems about right. 220. We're gonna have to empty out before we get too much further. It's okay though. Tab out for a second. Turn my game sound down some. For you guys, it's probably fine because you're getting like full immersion, rain, the whole sounds and everything. For me, it's a little loud though. Yeah, the realistic capacity is probably pretty high too, honestly, but it's still nice to have something that does some unreal. It's fun to play with unrealistic stuff if you do it the right way, right? Like if you don't just cheat in all the money to go buy the unrealistic stuff, but you work your way up to it. Like we started with a little tiny harvester. Which one was it? This one. We started with the Dutes and worked our way up to the Colossus harvester. So if you do it the right way, even playing with unrealistic stuff can be fun. Yeah, definitely no GPS. And my biggest hope is that for the next Farm Sim iteration, they put in GPS in the game because it's a thing. Like, it's a real thing. The problem is you only have so many button combinations on a controller. GPS takes up a lot of button combinations. Like, I've got a side panel, and I just boop, 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 you know, I just have everything over there. But for like keyboard combinations, controller combinations, it's a lot. So hopefully they can simplify it and get it put in game. I think that'd be great. And I think the biggest problem, honestly, when it comes to that is the amount of options you have to push buttons. So look at what you bought. What'd you bought? Where's it at the store? All right, hang on a second. I'm about to have to empty out anyway, so I'll jump down there. You're right here. Look at that thing. Heck yeah. Got you one of them real deal sprayers, huh? Heck yeah. Is that the Rubicon? What is that? Do we have modded sprayers on here? Or is it just the in-game ones? What is that? Berthold. What is that? Is that a modded? No, it's just this. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was this one. I thought it was the other brand. What's the other brand? I guess what I have. I want one on Iowa. I don't have one yet though. I've just got a little backpack sprayer I think on Iowa now. But yeah, I want one of those. That'd be great to have. Things are nice, 15 miles an hour. They hold a bunch. Wait, how much is this thing hold? I'm at 250 now. Take it easy here, because I can kill these crops. 250, 252? I didn't even look to see how much it held. I thought it was just 250. Normally 250 is the even number. $30? Okay. Keep going here. Oh. That is it. Alright. And it'll still cut the top, so you gotta be very careful. And you can see there we left a few. We'll have to back up to right there probably. That'll work. Alright. Actually, we can just leave that running. We'll jump over here and grab our trailer. And you can see we don't have a whole lot left. That's good. Jump over here, grab the trailer, and then we can finish this up. Go sell the taters. I know it's an odd number. I just meant it's a good round number, I guess. 36 wide, the Rubicon does like 48. Yeah, the Rubicon's great. It holds more. Oh, looks like somebody decided to harvest in the rain. It's almost done raining. Yeah, 253. That's pretty good. Let's see how fast this thing empties out now. That's pretty quick. It's gonna take a second though. I'm gonna hit the outhouse. I'll be. It's got some length to it. It's not. I mean, it's not a very big field, but it's gonna be pretty nice for running the big harvester up and down. I think. Run it straight one end to the other. And what's for sale right now? What's on the land auctions here? 26. So the one directly down here at the bottom is for sale too. This one. Yeah. So I'll probably end up buying that one too. I think that'd be great. What's on that field anyway? Looks like cannoli. Yeah, canola. Canola's on that one. Cool. And 29. 29. Oh, both ends are for sale. I just thought about that. Yeah, both ends of 28 is for up for land auction right now. And 29 has got corn on it, maybe? Sunflowers. Sunflowers on it. Yeah, so that's cool. I hope to bid on both of those. I did not mean to turn that off. My fault. I meant to put that back in. All right. Back to potatoes. And it has stopped raining, so we're not plowing this up today. We'll get it plowed up on Tuesday next week, hopefully, and go from there. Oh, we missed some potatoes. I don't want to leave it here. Janice, how's it going? Welcome. Yanis or Janice? Probably Yanis. I don't know. I'm terrible with names. You just tell me what I say wrong. That's fine. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Almost done with potatoes. And again, we can jump back over and do the finish up the soybean harvest hopefully today too. It is Good Friday, so I don't have to leave it at my normal time today. I can extend it a little bit. Hate leaving crop behind. I don't mind if it's like soybean or something, but potatoes, it's such a mess. Oh, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Throwing some lime down on my field there. Soybeans are one thing, wheat, stuff like that, but potatoes, it's just so difficult to harvest and get potatoes. It's like, it feels like it kind of insulting to leave any behind, you know? Planting them takes so long. Harvesting takes so long. I just don't know why all mods can't be cross-platform. PS5, close to the same power as a PC. It's the programs that they run, because some of them run scripts. Consoles do not run scripts. So, I mean, they do, but not third-party scripts, I guess. So it's a safety feature more than it is a hardware feature. In my understanding of why. It's a safety thing more than a hardware thing. That's just my understanding. I may be completely wrong. I'm likely wrong, but that's my understanding of it. Is it's a script thing, so it doesn't run third-party scripts. It has to be verified by PlayStation to be able to run it and all that kind of stuff. And scripts usually are left off of that kind of stuff for that reason. So, I don't know. I could be very, very wrong, and I probably am, but that's what makes sense to me. It may not be true, but it makes sense to me anyway. When I get 36, can I come harvest potatoes for you? I mean, I can hit H and let a worker do it. Yeah. Can't you tell how fond of potatoes I am? I love harvesting potatoes. It's so great. It's so much fun harvesting potatoes. Realistically, if you had a potato farm, you would probably have, you know, some dedicated equipment, more people working, that kind of stuff. Potato farms are very, very, very labor intensive. So I don't know anybody with a potato farm or a sweet potato farm, as it were, but I know there are sweet potato farms pretty close to me. I say pretty close. I mean within like 50, 60 miles. And they have a lot of manual labor, a lot. So it's very labor intensive process. Issue with console companies don't allow scripts. I mean, to be fair, right? It protects the user. So, you know, there's that. But at the same time, it does have pretty much the same computing power. Like the PS5 is probably better than most low-end pre-built computers that you'll buy. Even the Xbox, whatever the new Xbox is, probably better than most low-end pre-built PCs you'll buy. So, that's why I tried to con you into it. It's 2 or 3 times the size I'm on. Holy crap, that's a lot. That's big. The small format, and again, but that's another thing too, right? You take into consideration the size of the stuff you're working on. This header is only 4 meters wide, right? And you're going to be using a 2 meter wide on a small farm. So, but something like the pull behind that digs the potatoes up and throws them on the ground, then you go back and scoop them up later. Those little small tools like that are great, I think, for sizable farms. You don't want to do a 25-acre field with that by any means, but I think it's great that you can scale down to a smaller farm. Yeah, this field right here is the one up for auction right now. So I don't think we'll combine the two, but I'll definitely be planting the same crop all the way up through here. Xbox Series X is the equivalent of the base model 2060 GPU. Well, I mean, it's got all AMD stuff in it, man. And AMD is not the company that it was in 2010, right? I mean, we're talking about high-end, really, really resilient, reliable equipment now, man. With their new graphics series and their new Ryzen series processors, the new graphics card series, new Ryzen series processors. They're a really good company. They make really good products, and the price is not that much different from Intel these days. So I think AMD's done a fantastic job of building their company up, for sure. And a 2060 is not really low end, to be honest. A 2060 can run a lot of games. You may have to turn the graphics down. You may not be streaming and running the game at the same time, but you know, it'll run a lot of, I mean, that'll run pretty much everything. Again, it may not run Cyberpunk on Ultra, but it'll play it with the right combination of processing and stuff. And I think that's the biggest thing about consoles too, right? They're tested and they put parts in that work really, really well together. So I think that's a big thing. Is that the parts work well together, right? They're not bottlenecking each other. They have the most performance they can get, but for low cost. Like, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, when you build a custom PC and you put the wrong processor in with the wrong motherboard and the wrong graphics card or vice versa or whatever, you can put the computer together and it'll probably run okay, but it won't be getting maximum performance. I mean, they build those consoles to run maximum performance for very little cost. And I think that's the biggest thing. That's great for the consumer side, right? For gaming. Just my opinion there. I don't know that it's the best thing for consumer side. I think there's something rewarding about building your own computer. I like building my own computer. computer. I don't care what Zach Shutt says from Meta PCs. I build my own dang computer. You hear me? I built this bad boy right here. Ordered all the parts myself off the interwebs. I took my old power drill and put it all together. It runs fine. Been looking for the server and you can't find it. So did you, in the MP info, in the FS22 MP info, there's a server name. You typed in the server name, couldn't get it? You using the Xbox Play Farm Sim 22? Yeah, see? The Xbox Series X. Your son did his. Gonna be doing one for you too. Now, I will say this: there's a big want to build your own computer, but I got Brian to help me out with picking out my RAM for what latency of RAM would run best with my motherboard and processor. So I mean, it's a lot more in depth than I think even I realized, and I've been, like. Since I did this, since I started doing this, I've built my own PCs. I've never ordered it. I ordered one complete in like 2012 or something, 2013. After that, I've been building them myself. But it's a lot. Like, there's a lot you have to take into consideration to get maximum performance. And even mine right now is not getting maximum performance. I can promise you that. But it's close. It's close to what I want. Still can't find it? That is strange. Yeah, keep refreshing. It normally takes me a few times refreshing to get it to pop up, even on the PC. Consoles equal fast food is nothing extraordinary, but you know what you get, what you pay. Stays comparable with time. Yeah, I mean, that's true too. And again, to buy the same PC that you can get for a console for what, $500, $499, you'd probably pay $800 for the PC. And then you got to get mouse and keyboard. You got to get your monitor, where you probably already have a TV. You literally just go get the console and plug it in and go. You got controllers, you're good. You know, so there's a lot of extras with PCs too. So I don't think it's just the price of the PC, just the tower you got to worry about. A lot of little extras. You can play on a TV. It doesn't look as good, I don't think, because the refresh rate's different. Maybe the resolution's not as good as a smaller screen that's made for PCs or whatever. But I definitely don't see an issue with it. Single scoot. Another 90,000 going in. That's a lot of potatoes right there. Gonna buy a PC with 2 screens, maybe 3. Start streaming again. It's a long time still. Yeah. It's. I mean, if you got a full-time job, it's difficult. To carve out the time, especially if you have family and other stuff going on too. Like it gets really, really difficult to carve out the time to do on a good schedule. Now, I mean, you don't have to stream every day, and if you're just doing it recreationally, you don't have to do any of that. You just stream when you want to. Return, yes. Return, yes. Go. What is this? Now available esports PGA Tour. What? EA Sports PGA Tour? I didn't know that was a thing. Unrivaled access to the world's most exclusive golf courses. Huh. I didn't know that was coming out. I haven't kept up with golf games in a very long time. All right, what's the best sell price and where? Potatoes. Hey, my first sell everything's getting $275. That's pretty good. The farm shop actually is getting $285. That's okay though. We'll take my first one. We'll just drop back over to the house. 345,364 liters of potatoes. We almost filled up these 2 trailers. That's pretty good. Off of this one little field right here. It's pretty good. If we can make 40 grand, we've doubled our investment, roughly. 1.7x. Yeah, and it did stop raining right when I got up and left. So, it's still not showing up. Misk, I don't know. I know we have issues sometimes getting it to refresh and show up. I don't know why it wouldn't be showing up for you, though. It's set to crossplay, and all the mods are crossplay. But, I mean, again, I normally have to refresh 3 or 4 times just to get it to show up for me sometimes. So, it's not Nitrado and it's not Farm Sim. It's just them talking back and forth to each other to get the signal across. That's what you're looking for. That's the main thing. Let me see if I can get both of these. Can actually. Go get them all at once here. About to make some serious cash. How much we end up with? 94,000 in income. Yeah, that was worth it. That was well worth the lease. Well worth the lease. Well worth it right there. Let's go go back to harvesting, I guess. Oh crap, don't tab. I'm gonna be in everybody's equipment. Yeah, let's get back to harvesting. Let's see if we can get these harvested today. I may not get the straw picked up, but I want to get everything done anyway. Get all the fields harvested. We still got 2 more up north. They're small fields, so it's not gonna take too long. If you're home, you can see if you get on your Xbox. Yeah, I mean it's there. Again, even on PC, I have to refresh 3 or 4 times sometimes to get it to show up. So yeah, and people have that issue a lot. And again, it's not Nitrado and it's not Farm Sim. It's just them talking to each other sometimes creates the illusion that something's broken, where it's really just a refresh rate thing, I think, most of the time. So. Don't let this thing run on out without having a big pile right there. Come on. Come on. Get done already. What are you doing? Like waiting on your dog to get finished with his business. Come on, man. You were done like 20 minutes ago. Just go back in the house. Another thing when it comes to PCs, I've just ordered a flight stick that in terms of price would have put any console and most PCs to shame. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing too. You can order all kinds of stuff, which, I mean, most stuff now, USB, you can hook up to a console. So I had a flight stick on my wish list, and I'm kind of glad I got it. But I haven't bought a game yet. I'm looking to get X-Plane 12, I think, whatever it's called. But it's just a basic flight stick, right? It's nothing special. But it's enough for me because I don't do like heavy flight sims or anything. So, it's not a big expensive one by any means. But I didn't have one, and it's nice to have one. So, I appreciate Martin shipping that over on the wish list. I found it sometimes seems to help scroll around the filters a bit. Servers showing up. I mean, that's true too. That could be a thing, yeah. All right, we'll just jump right over here onto this field and keep going. 113 is ours as well. We got to cut the trees off it before we can do anything else. It's here now. Okay, cool. Yeah, you found it. Yeah, I think pretty much all of us. We got to refresh a few times to get it to pop up. bumpy. Probably slow down to the cruising speed of 18 miles an hour here. Why am I going 12 now? What is happening? Oh, it's because I'm up against the side of the map there. I gotta paint that in a little bit. I gotta get off the side of that a good bit. I don't think I like being that close. They put clamps on it? I do, yeah. For kicks, I'm gonna put a 3D printer on there as well, I think. Just as a reminder that that's something I want to get in the long run. I think it'd be awesome to 3D print little trinkets and stuff for community stuff, for giveaways, or to sell or whatever else. I think it'd be kind of neat. This field's gonna be such a wreck. It's gonna be like the first one. Inside though. We managed to get all the first one with very little pain and suffering, so I think we'll be okay. We can just kind of loop around through here, knock it out, get it done. It's gonna be going just back and forth around the field here. Straw everywhere. Nope, we were on Eastern North Carolina today, Ethan. The community server. No Iowa Plainsview on Friday most of the time. Tonight, though, I think me and Bone are gonna do some Sons of the Forest. We got another. I think we got another cave to go explore. I do know that I'm not gonna be on super late though. I gotta be up at like 6:30 in the morning to go do a load in and a sound check, and then Sunday morning I'm gonna be back up at 6:30 again to go do the show. Easter time, right? Easter time. I hate getting up at 6. I don't mind getting up at 7. Getting up at 6 is just too early. I'm a night owl, man. And yes, there's some people out there, all 6 is sleeping in. Yeah, I know. Not for everybody, though. Everybody's sleep patterns and habits and body is different. There's a reason I'm not a real farmer. I don't like getting up early. I'm not in bed till midnight or later most nights, so. Just straw everywhere. It's all over the place. Looks like somebody shook up a Dr. Pepper and then opened it. Gotta keep this in a line here. It's something anyway. There we go. All right, that field's done. Go ahead and unfold that. Go. We'll head back down to the other end. Go ahead and harvest those fields. Look at my money. It's 422. What happened there? Did somebody send me money again? Stop sending me money. Harvest income. Wait, how do we have a harvest income? Oh, that's from the potatoes. That's right. 94,000. Wage payment miscellaneous 61. Is that who sent me 61,000? Junior, did you send me 61,000? I need to send some of that back. I don't need 61,000. The whole lease was only like 25,000. So I need to send you some of that back. I'm not going to argue with you about taking it because somebody's going to give it to me anyway, but we've made $108,000 in sold products since we started the oil mill and since we started the these two. What is this? Yeah, the oil mill. 39,000 liters of soy. It's gone through 30,000 liters of soybeans. That's crazy. And then the silage, we got 319,000 in straw still left in there. That's wild. Wait, what else is that? Oh, silage buildup. Okay. All right. You sent me 30. Okay. Where'd the other 31 come from? What is that for? If it was already on there, or if you had your shipping info available, which I know why, they'd be arriving on the 20th. I have a P.O. box. Like, I don't have my real address. I don't have my address on anything. I have a P.O. box that's available, though. It's in Discord. You just got to know where to look. But yeah, I mean, it ships to the P.O. box anyway. Oh, that's fine. I mean, 30's close enough. I just thought you sent me 60. I was like, wait a minute now. I don't need 60. 60's a little overkill. But yeah, 30's fine. I mean, that covered the cost of the lease, and that's what you wanted to help out with. So I'm not gonna argue with you on it. I just thought it was 60. I was like, 60's a bit much. The 30 covers it though. I'll take the 30. That's fine. All right, let's see if I can do this now. Getting this thing to pick up sometimes is weird. It's like sometimes it doesn't want to. All right. I think it is in... I think it's in the announcements channel. I didn't look, but I think that's where I put it if I remember right. All right, time to knock these two little fields out. I'm just going to go around the whole thing because it really doesn't matter. It's all my fields, so not a problem. Yeah, so we got 113 down by where we just harvested, and then we got this area of trees right in front of me here. Both of these need to be cleared out. There's a wood chipper and trailer. 28 needs to be plowed, limed, and fertilized. And if you plant anything, make sure you fertilize first, and then plant and then fertilize again, and just plant soybeans. So if anybody wants to jump on and play, if you can manage to get on, and you do want to jump on and play, that's my only request. Plant soybeans, make sure you fertilize first. There's two black trailers sitting right here. One's got a yellow top on it. That's the fertilizer trailer, I think. One's got lime, one's got fertilizer. There should be enough there to do 28 for lime, and then should be enough fertilizer to do all fields again. Maybe. I hope. If not, I think anybody that jumps on to help, you can probably get it out of the silo there. If not, I'll fill it up before I take off. Yeah, I've had some pretty cool stuff sent. I mean, I always do box openings when people send stuff. I usually do them on YouTube. So pretty much all of my Mailbox Mondays or Freight Fridays are all on YouTube on the main channel. But Bud sent me this little wood placard that's like the D logo. Very cool. He burned it in himself. It's very neat. It looks really good too. I like it. But yeah, I've had some people send me some pretty cool stuff, man. We got outhouse signs. I got tags from like Vegas. I got one that says Ninja Bear. Somebody had custom made. Really neat. Route 66 California tag. John Deere tag. Then I got one that somebody had custom made. It's got Deuce on it, and it's got a John Deere, like an old John Deere tractor on it. Really cool stuff. And I couldn't be more appreciative of all the stuff that people have sent over the years. It's just a reminder of how fortunate I am to have such a good community. And lots more stuff. I got an outhouse somebody sent. I got a knife somebody custom made. Mrs. Betts, her husband, made the blade itself, forged it, and then she made the sheath for it. Custom handles on it. It's really nice. They made it from a box opener, so they made it specifically for that. That was really nice. I got a plunger, which is great because, you know, plungers. Lots of other stuff too. Just little trinkets and stuff people made, sent it to me. It's great, man. Very humbling to sit here and look at all this stuff and just think about it, you know. Battery, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I ain't got no credit cards and no Cadillacs, as Mars Callahan from Pool Hall Junkies would say. But the stuff I do have is very neat, very humbling. And it adds some cool decoration to the room. At some point, I promise, I'm going to get this office arranged to where I have a camera where you can see that stuff, and I just haven't done it yet. I'll get there, though.
A new follower.
GG, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Cozy? Is that what it is? Cozy? I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm terrible with numbers in names. And names in general. Next week? Yeah, always next week, Bob. I still haven't done anything with my standing desk. All the hardware is still sitting there in the box. Because it's just hardware. I need a top for it. And Miss Deuce doesn't think it'll pick up. Because my desktop, it's a horseshoe desk, and we built it years ago. But it's a horseshoe desktop, but it's built out of 3 2x10s per desktop. And 2 of them are 8 feet long, and 1 of them is 6 feet long. So she may be right. It may be too heavy with the monitors on it. I'm not going to put my PC on it. It's going to be off on the floor, but I think it should pick it up. But we don't want to burn the motors out, so I'm trying to figure out a logical replacement for a desktop that would be good. It's hard to do that and then continue doing everything else too. Cody. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. What in the world? What just happened there? What was that about? Hang on now. There you go. The MS stands for Mississippi. I am from Mississippi. Xbox years ago changed their policy on their gamer tags. It was Deuce WTF. They made me change it because they didn't like the WTF in the name. And WTF at the time didn't stand for what everybody knows it for. It stood for We the Forgotten, which was a silly BMX group that a friend of mine started, and we made shirts and all that kind of stuff. But it stood for that, but they didn't like that explanation, so they made me change it. So I just put MS in there. It's like, yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Somebody already had Deuce on everything, of course. Just Deuce. Can't get that anywhere. So. That's what you thought, but didn't want to assume? I assume everything. I assume things all the time. I'm usually wrong, but I don't like assuming because normally when I do, I'm wrong. But yeah, no, that's cool, man. Yeah. There's actually quite a few people in the community. They're not always around, of course, but they have been here and been around for a while that are from Mississippi as well. Batteries from Louisiana down there, so. But yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, lots of people from Mississippi in the community these days. All right, I think that is it. I don't think I have any more fields to harvest. Let's go double check. Not that one. No, this. Yeah, so these are mine. That one. That was all this harvested. Okay, cool. 28's harvested, so that's good. On Tuesday, if nobody else bids on it, we should have 29 and 26. That we can harvest and plant or whatever we want to do with. None of these need lime, I don't think, except for 28. Let's see. Back to this one, yeah. So it needs plowing. It will need lime after it's plowed. I don't roll them because it's just like 5%. It's not really worth doing, but yeah, nothing needs lime. 28 needs plowing and then lime and then fertilizer. Everything will need fertilizer and then planted and fertilizer again. And if nobody jumps on to play or nobody can get on to play, that's fine. I'll get to it on Tuesday next week. But I think I'm gonna go ahead, since I'm not really that stretched for time today. I'm gonna get some editing done on the Dinkum video and get it uploaded, since I'm not gonna be here tomorrow for a while. But I've got a little bit of time today. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the straw too and get it off the fields and get it cleared. So, and then we'll just go drop. We'll go drop directly out of the harvester into the oil mill here. Oof, that could have been bad if I was going faster. I'm gonna be very careful going across this bridge. Oh, that hump on this side. I cannot wait to buy this property and fix that. Round we go. Glad you made it here. Yeah, man, absolutely. It's always good to see folks supporting other local folks, you know. I appreciate you. So you know what's cool, Cody, is I saw this, there's an ad on Twitter I think it's sponsored by Amazon. There's a woman from Mississippi that she was a bus driver and started her own soap company. And I can't remember if it's sponsored by Amazon, but it's sponsored by one of the big companies or whatever. But yeah, she makes soap, which we also have a guy in here called, he's got a company called Man to Man Soap. It's actually his Twitch name. Haven't seen him in a while, but I know he's still around. Soap's still around somewhere. But he also sells soap. So it's good to see, you know, smaller businesses and stuff, independent businesses, doing well with advertising and that kind of thing. Always like to see people succeed. So the P.O. box number should be all you need. Let me see what else is there. Yeah, the address that's listed there is the post office itself. And I forgot, it may have been Silly Sally was sending me something, but they wouldn't send it because there was no like physical address to the post office. And I was like, it's the post office. You're sending from post office to post office. They should know where it's at, but most people just send it with just the P.O. box and then the town and that kind of stuff. So but yeah, totally up to you though. I think you could probably do it just the post office. Just the P.O. box. I was looking at the Truckers MP update. Are they adding police to Truckers MP? I think that's something that's been needed for a long time. That'd be fantastic. That'd be great. What was that? I'm missing game chat here. There are a couple of building properties I'd like to buy just to do some terrain fixing. Can we do something to fix it in next week? I mean, I can do it right now. Tell me which ones they are, and I'll jump up and look. And I'll jump over to the bank farm. I was going to pick up the straw, but I mean, I can wait on that too. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, just throw the numbers out there. I'll look at them real quick. It's like 152 through 78 there. Or like 69, 140. What is 149? 149 is a field, I think. 69's got a building on it. Four mods that you've updated? I try to update them every 2 weeks. I probably should get better about that, but I'm not used to running cross-play servers. So a lot of the times we just run PC-only servers. So I've got to remember that when something updates, I've got to stay up to date on them. That way crossplay can jump on too. Because a lot of people on crossplay will just update their mods when they need updating. That makes sense. So when I get done today. I mean, I don't know where everybody's at on the server. If everybody's done or can take a break for a few minutes, and I can shut the server down for a few minutes and update the mods, I will. But it may be tomorrow. So April 20th to April 28th. Crystal, I appreciate you. And for that one, we'll probably just do the box opening on Twitch instead of YouTube. I don't know. I may do it on YouTube. Doesn't matter. Thought about doing a playthrough on the Michigan map. I have not really, because I had started Iowa Plainsview, I think, when the Michigan map came out. And between Iowa and this, and then my YouTube channel that I stream on 5 days a week as well, it takes up pretty much all of my time. So I don't, and then I'm about to start FSN again too, Farm Sim Network again. I don't have. I don't want to think about it right now. I'll say that. Because it's just too much. I got too much going on. 57, 79. 57 and 79. Okay, 57, 79. Where are those at? 57 and 79. I don't think that'd be a problem. 57 has got a building on it there. 79. Is that even on the Wheel of Names? I don't even think that's on the Wheel of Names, is it? 79. 79 is on there. But if it's got buildings on it, I'll just take it off. I thought it was trees. But if it's buildings, I'll just take it off. Yeah, 59's not on the Wheel of Names. So, all right. Let me jump over to the bank farm real quick. $57, 79. Crystal, was there anything that you and Gabe were talking about that needed to be released, or was that just 48? I think that was just 48, wasn't it? Everything else pretty much is on the wheel right now for you guys to buy. And I don't know if Celtic Moon needs any of this released down here. There you go, Junior. That should fix you up there. I don't know what that is, but that's too small to even worry about right there. And I think the rest of this I put back on the wheel anyway. So yeah, should be all good. Did Field 3 come up for land auction? Yeah, Field 3 did. Okay. I was like, why am I looking at Field 3 like that number means something? That's why. Okay. $93 and 108, you think are too small for the wheel? I mean, we'll leave them on there. They're pretty skinny, though, because even, like, 111 is not that much room, and these are even smaller than that, so... If they don't come up next, I may take them off, because there's really nothing to them, you're right. But for now, we'll leave them on there. The terrain has been bugging me. Yeah, so I've got the same thing going on right here, Junior. On 117 now, where I put in the thing, and I've got this dip right here, right up against 33. I can't do anything about until I can buy 33. So, yeah, I'm in the same boat right now. I'm just kind of waiting on it. It's like, man, just come up for auction. I don't want to make this stream too awful long for the YouTube. So, maybe it's almost 2:30. Yeah, I guess I go ahead and call it there. I was gonna go do straw, but there's stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this back to the other side next to the tree devourer. So if I do get the mods updated and you're able to jump on console, and you want to jump on 123 up at the top up here, needs to be cleared of trees, and I've got a tree devourer, and I've got the trailers here. And then I've got 113 that needs to be cleared of trees as well. Oh, well that's... but all the fields can be fertilized, planted, and fertilized again. Soybeans. Field 28 can be plowed and then limed and fertilized, and then planted and fertilized. So there's still lots to do. All the straw can be picked up. The straw wagon's right over here. The straw from my fields will go in that barn right there. And then the wood chips, if it's January, sell them. If it's not, the wood chips can go up here. I don't really have sheds or anything yet. I'm working on it. I got to figure out where I want to build. I haven't really decided yet. The wood chips can go in that silo right there. Little white, skinny, twig-looking thing. And then these right here are the lime and fert spreaders. So I think the lime is this one. No, it's fertilizer. Okay. And then lime for this one. 25,000. I'm going to go fill these up, actually. I'm just going to fill them all the way up. That way we have plenty there. If somebody does jump over to the farm, they may not be able to buy it, so I'll just go ahead and buy it and fill it up. I won't fill these up before I take off. So if you want to hang out a few more minutes, you can. $25,000. Yeah, let's go ahead and fill it up. I think I've still got some fertilizer or lime or something set at the shop. I can't remember what it is, but I'll have to go get it at some point. I think maybe lime. And look, our money went up again. Hang on. Money is just going crazy right now. We've 149,000 in sold product today. Holy crap. Shoo. That's pretty good. Sammy, well, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Catching me right at the end, but I appreciate you jumping in. I'm just filling these two up for if anybody jumps on. Lime. How much does that cost me? 2,000. Oh, that's a lot cheaper. Holy crap, that's a lot cheaper. All right, so lime is full. You may or may not be able to buy if you jump on and you don't have permissions to buy products. But these are full anyway, so I'm just going to leave this one set in here because this is going to have to go to 28 anyway. We'll go get the fertilizer spreader. Yeah, we're making a ton of money. This is great. I want to flip over. Yeah, for sure, Crystal. Yeah, that's a money hack right there. Well, you're still having to do stuff to get it. It's not like you just put up a windmill and you're like, hey, I'm making money. But yeah, there's the tree devourer, the pickup wagon right here if you want to pick up a straw. The trailer's over there with the tree devourer. You can pick up 400,000 liters of wood chips before you got to empty them. They'll just go in the silo. And again, I'll try to get the mods updated today so that any of the new folks that join, do want to join and play on the server can join. I'll try to keep those updated too. It's just hard to find a time when I'm available and when nobody else is on to keep them updated because I got to shut the server down to update them. And the server restart time's like 3 a.m. Eastern, I think. So 2 a.m. Eastern. I can't. It's Central. 2 a.m. Central, 3 a.m. Eastern. I can't remember exactly what the time is, but. Fertilizer. This one's gonna cost me some money. Shouldn't need it for a while though. 29,000 in fertilizer. That's all right. Shouldn't need more for a while though. Now they're both full, so that's good. The fertilizer's got the yellow top. The all black and the yellow trailer is the lime. I should have just made it white for lime, I guess. It's okay though. There we go. And usually someone's on if you need help. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, somebody's usually always on here. And if anything else, just throw a message in MP Chit Chat. So, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out today. If you're watching later on YouTube, I appreciate you for watching the Farmreduce YouTube channel. Remember, I have a main YouTube channel where I stream 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday is around 1 p.m. Eastern. Friday nights around 7 p.m. Eastern. On Twitch, it's the opposite. Around 4:15 Eastern every day, Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday, we normally start around noon-ish, noon 30 Eastern time. So come hang out for all the streams on Twitch and on YouTube. And then my Pixel Deuce Plays channel I upload on Thursdays and Sundays. I'm currently uploading Dinkum twice a week there. And then all of these Farmreduce videos get uploaded to the Farmreduce YouTube channel Thursday through Monday, I think. I think that's how I've got them scheduled out. Brian Damage coming in with some links there for you. The only one you need, Linktree/DoSomeMess. You can just type that in your Google search bar and it should pop up. Or you can just click that link there and go bookmark it, because that's where you can find all of my links to everything updated, and they stay updated, actually. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Thanks so very much. And I will see y'all tonight, possibly, if I don't change my mind, over on YouTube, on the main YouTube channel, youtube.com/DoSomeMess. For some Sons of the Forest with Bone 13, we'll be going and tackling a new cave tonight, I think. I can't remember what we were doing. I don't know if we're supposed to be building or tackling a new cave. I think we're finishing building and tackling a cave. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.